The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. Rich Martin aims to bring his hitting streak to 25 straight games right after this. Shane Bieber will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
First pitch on its way. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Count is 1-2 now. This is pulled into right. Reyes is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, who stands out to you?
Look, that everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. First pitch of the at-bat. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Trey Mancini will be next. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the stretch. Popped him up. Santana is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Coles is off of first with 2 away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-1 home. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fouled away. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Another 2-2 offering. Still even at 2-2. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Number 59 gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, number 35. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bullet back up the middle. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing, not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Count now, a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Two to the Indian center fielder.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Wilkerson is in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Batting third, the second baseman, Sean Jones.
Now at the plate, Sean Jones. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well. Slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, they have to expect that Josh Donaldson is going to step up soon. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Reyes brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
The 2-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
So first and second with one man gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at a pitch that may have grazed him there. It's 2-2 now. Naquin over at second. Reyes at first. One gone. And that one got a piece of him.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Bases are loaded with only one out. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Two is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And this will be fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Batting seven, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
To 1-2 now. Three runs already home here. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Donaldson becomes out number 2 this inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Striding into the box, Carlos Santana. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch popped up. Ruiz is there. And that's the 3rd out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Indians 3 and the Orioles nothing. Standing in, DJ Stewart. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Now at the plate, Chance Sisco. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Steve Wilkerson waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Steve Wilkerson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-1. Fouled off. Cisco, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count. 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 2-1 home. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Number 35 comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Rich Martin.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Martin. Not to jinx him or anything, but he'll be looking to lengthen his hitting streak here.
And you get above 20 games, you start thinking about it every at bat when you take that donut off on the on deck circle. 25 games, now you're starting to get into some rarefied air.
1-0 the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Still down 3-0. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Ruiz is under it. 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Striding in for the Indians, number 35. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. grounded to first. Ruiz fields it cleanly, and a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Another full count pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Well,
now
that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Naquin stands at second with 2 gone. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The right fielder, number 32, Granville.
So stepping in, Franmil Reyes. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Down and away, ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but foul. The next 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Bases full now following the error. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 21 for him on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Number 62 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Orioles, number 62. The third baseman, number
in now,
50.
Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But it'll come a little late as the Indians put up 4 thanks to the grand slam. We've played 2. It's now 7-0. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan VR. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Andrew Toles. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants more.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
You know, at his age, a shorter-term deal is kind of expected. You start getting into your 30s, mid-30s, you start to be viewed as a dinosaur in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. At the plate, Carlos Santana 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Santana has had a nice campaign so far, and fans are noticing. He comes into today as the second leading vote getter at first base in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes
Now
in this
batting.
inning. He looks
The
really
catcher.
sharp out there, guys.
Plawecki.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Plawecki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Indians 7 and the Orioles nothing. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez.
The third baseman, Renato Nunez.
First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Nunez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Time now for the Indians Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Stepping in, DJ Stewart. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. Ramirez is there. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Chance Cisco.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
first offering on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Reyes looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
The batter.
Stepping in now,
Number 12.
Steve Wilkerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. One run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. The 0-2 delivery.
Nope.
And he misses there. 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. Can he get up and make the play? Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Indians 7 and the Orioles 1. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 35. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Line drive to center field. Wilkerson is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Tyler Naquin, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
In now, Sean Jones, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Naquin, the runner at second with one away. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
The 2-2 popped up. Nunez waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 32, Ramil Reyes.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Seven runs, just 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Indians leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Orioles,
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Rio Ruiz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Rich Martin, and it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. A dive, but it's off his glove. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Bieber will do this himself, and that's the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Andrew.
Standing in, Andrew Toles. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Ruiz on second. Villar is over at first with 1 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So striding forward now, Renato Nunez. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First offering on its way.
Ball one.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped him up. Plawecki over to his left. And that's the third out. Orioles settle for one. Home half of the fifth coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 7-2. Number 55 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 55.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ramirez.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Now the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Off and running is Lindor. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, Carlos Santana. And 1 to him now. Lindor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second, and that's the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. A man on third with 2 down. One and 2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Now batting, Kevin Plawecki. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians strand a couple. They're on top 7-2. Danny Salazar takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Danny Salazar.
Digging in, DJ Stewart.
Leading off for the Orioles.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch finds the zone, strike 1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Dan.
Striding in, Chance Cisco. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reyes has a play. He's got it one away.
Now batting, number 12.
Into the box now, Steve Wilkerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. 0-1. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout.
Now
that strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Standing in now, Rio Ruiz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Ruiz brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. Stewart, the runner at first with 2 gone. Full count now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
Number 35.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Hit on the ground to short. Martin scoops it up, and there's 1 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Striding in once again, Tyler Naquin. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe.
In now, Sean Jones, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Swing, and he pops him up. Martin over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on top 7-2. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ready now for Baltimore. Rich Martin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Oh, 2-2. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan VR. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Martin stands at second with no outs. Line toward the gap in left center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And he is safe at the plate, and that'll cut it to a 7-3 ball game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box, Andrew Toles. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And there's ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-1 the count. Runners on first with 1 down. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Striding forward now is the DH, DJ Stewart. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Tribe lead this one 7-3. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 63.
Stepping up now, Franmil Reyes. No hits to this point.
Indians, the right fielder, Franmil Reyes.
First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball left side. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the second inning of the ball game. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Yeah, it was a great battle there. He was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Looking at his career totals, Ramirez brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. The 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Lindor, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Another try at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. Pitch inside, the throw. And it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
A man at third with 1 away. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Ready on 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Beyond is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping into the box, Chance Sisco. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Sisco.
First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that's finally over for a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Now to the plate, Steve Wilkerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
He was in a great hitter's count, should have been looking dead red, but instead chases after a pitch that he couldn't do anything with and would have walked him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in, Rio Ruiz. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Fouled off. Wilkerson, base runner at first with 1 out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Rich Martin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. The count now at 2-1. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Indians 9 and the Orioles 3. Number 52 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 52.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 35. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
One ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Hit back up the middle. Martin comes up with it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, John Jones.
Digging in once again, Sean Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Jones leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. From the belt, the pitch pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Waiting on it is Toles. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians strand a couple, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Nick Whitgren comes on from the pen,
now
hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Naquin is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Andrew Cole.
Ready now, Andrew Toles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor over to his left. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Orioles down to their final out, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Renato Nunez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
And he fouls this one off. Mancini at second with 2 down. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Cleveland Indians posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Shane Bieber earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Number 59 was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 9 runs on 10